carpet, Neiman. If I'm on the carpet, you're on the carpet. You wish you had a jacket? Yeah. It's not cold. Please find a seat on the carpet. Yeah. Okay. So, this is going to happen. We are going to continue reading our story, Junkyard Wonder. Okay? Yes. We started it yesterday, and we're going to continue today. But let me tell you what we're going to do today. So yesterday we talked about how Trisha responded to going to the new school. Remember that?
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about how the characters respond to going to the junkyard. Okay? So we're going to write about something a little different based on what happens in today's portion of the story. I have some items. Before we read, I have some items here. I have a glue stick. What we would call a glue stick. Have what we would call a binder clip. Can you please make that circle wider so that our classmates have room to sit on the carpet? Some sit over here. We might have to scoot back some. You all back there, scoot back.
Till we make the circle, please.
Scoot back.
Go on. Please don't sit next to me.
Everyone should be able to see. Latanya, please scoot back, Frank and Gregory, so that Latanya has a place in the carpet. Angel, scoot back so Latanya has a place in the circle. Okay? There we go. We want everybody to be a part of our community. Gregory, scoot back, please. Angel, scoot a little back. There we go. So, have what we would call a glue stick. Have a binder clip. I have some paper clips. Have what we would call a plastic bag and a crate. Okay? We want to figure out other things we can use for these items. Okay? I know you all can use your imagination. Okay? Think about what can we use these items for other than what we would normally use them for, right? So a glue stick, we would normally use a glue stick to maybe paste things on something else, right? We would normally use a plastic bag to store things, right? We would normally use a crate. I saw some boys use a crate to carry the milk, right? I want you all to get creative, okay? Use your imagination. What can we use any of these items for that's not its regular purpose? Okay? So we're going to go around, okay? We're going to go around, and you can say any of the items. So you can say, we can also use the glue stick to blank, okay? So everyone's going to get a chance to go. You can pick any of the items. You can pick the glue stick, you can pick the binder clip, you can pick the paper clip, you can pick the plastic bag, or you can pick the crate, okay?
Yes.
Okay? Yes. Who wants to start us off? I see many students are eager, and I see some students with quiet hands. I'm going to start with Christian. What do you want to choose? All right. So we can also use this crate for...
We can also use this crate for putting stuff in here.
Is that what we usually use it for, though?
Yeah.
So what else can we use it for?
For a chair?
We can use this for a chair. Great job. One clap for Christian. Oh, there we go. Kimberly Reyes. Which one do you want to pick? Who's ready right now? Okay, because we gotta go quickly. Think about it. Come back to you. Kimberly, which one do you want to take?
You can also use this for as a key.
Okay. Neiman, what do you want to pick?
I think you use for...
sorry. Did you go all like this?
To hold a plastic bag closed.
If the zipper is broke on the plastic bag, we can use that to hold it closed. Great job. Neiman, call on somebody. If you raise your hand, you have to be ready. Don't raise your hand and then think about it. Raise your hand only if you are ready. Call on someone. 5, 4, 3, 2. You didn't raise your hand. Call on someone with their hand raised. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jaden. Which one do you want to pick?
The blue stick. For a toy and roll it around.
Okay. Call on someone.
Cool idea.
5, Janae. 5, 4.
You can also use this to like put your shoes in if you don't have a place to put your shoes.
You can wear shoes from it. All right. Call on someone, please.
Don't you live in a house? Question this side. No, she said use it as a chair. Nah, go for it.
Catherine, please call on someone.
She only live in a house with what? Her.
She has a name, Yesenia. Hold on. Some students are disrespecting you because they're talking while you're talking.
They can put their names on the board as well.
But we're going to 3rd grade and we listen while students are talking.
You can also use the crate to put books in.
We can
like donate or to if you don't have a bookshelf.
So we can use it as a bookshelf, kind of. Okay.
Excuse me, can you go again?
Nurse Bennett, can you please call the main office, please? Nurse Bennett, can you please call the main office?
Call on someone.
So like you could like glue milk boxes if you want to drain or something. Like you could glue.
Think about. We already used that for glue. So what else can we use? So Janae said a toy, right?
Well, you could use this for like putting things together if they break.
That's like glue. So you can't don't think about glue as in putting something together.
You're doing it now. What? You're catching it. So you usually throw it up and catch it? Exactly. You can put your phone.
Right? Okay, we can use it to throw it up when we're bored. Okay. Please give me the glue stick. Call on someone, please. Raise your hand if you have not gone yet. Call on someone, please. Grace, what do you want to pick?
I want to pick this thing. This thing. What is this thing? That's a clip. It's a clip. Oh, I didn't know that. You can always. It's not funny. Also use this for a board.
A board?
Unless you can.
So I see that you all are thinking about how we can use these, but I need us to respect everybody and raise our hand if you want to speak, okay?
A little board.
A little board? How so? Can you help us understand your thinking?
No. I mean, something that is like we have to put this like on a paper and hang it up.
So we can use to hang up something on the wall. Okay.
That's what it does already.
No, it holds papers together. She said we can hang it on the wall, like a picture.
That's what it does.
Call on someone, Grace.
Okay, stop.
Raise your hand if you have not gone. Everyone is going. Raise your hand if you have not gone.
Now you stop that.
All right, call on somebody who you know has not gone. Ooh. Oh. Cynthia, what do you want to pick? Remember, you can also turn it upside down.
She said on it. She already said a chair. Yes. A bucket. A bucket to put toys in.
He uses as a bucket to put toys in. Yeah. All right. Call on someone. Cynthia, please. Betania, Muni. What do you want to pick that?
Oh.
What are clippers?
I mean, clipboard.
You use the whole clipboard. Okay. Please make a space for Peyton on the carpet. Who else has not gone? Antonio. Betania, your turn. Can you put your feet in the dishcloth applesauce, please? Betania, what do you want to pick? No one picked this up. Oh, someone picked this. No one picked the sandwich bag. Paper clip. What do you want to pick? Huh?
Who was that?
Who's talking to you?
Karan, I already talked to you. So we can just let your mom know you don't want to listen. And Nima, you don't want to do it in here. Now turn around.
Betania, what can we use the glue stick for? But that's what we usually use glue for, right? What do you mean? We're going to come back to you, okay? Think about how you can use that glue stick. Antonio, what do you want to pick? That is creative. We can use it as a cage for our pets at home.
It's a hole.
But if it's like a rabbit.
But what if you can put another one on
I
top
see that many of you are excited about Antonio's idea. But if you want to add on to it, you have to raise your hand. You have to raise your hand. Thank you, Betania Muni, for 5 hands. Betania Muni.
Yeah, people are saying like they can get out of it, but you could just, if you have to, you could put another one on top.
You could, right? If it's a bigger animal. If it's a bigger animal, it won't be able to fit through here. Great job. Antonio, please call someone else. Frank, what do you want to pick? Betania, can you give Frank the glue stick? How? But that's what we use glue for, right? We have to use it for something different than its original purpose.
Go over there and sit beside Betania.
Use your imagination, right? It could be, I heard someone say you can use it as an eraser, right? It doesn't have to.
I just said,
yeah.
On the back, it's like it's a circle, so you could like scrape it. You could scrape it from that thing, like so.
Right? Use it as an eraser. I can't hear Frank. I hear some people talking while he's talking. Frank, go ahead. You can use it as an eraser. Who has not gone? Peyton. Peyton. What could you use this paper clip, this bag, this clip, this crate, or the glue stick for as a different purpose? You can put Legos in this bag. Okay. Has everybody gone? Raise your hand if you see somebody who has not gone. Who? Kimberly. And Angel. And Garland. And Betania. So Kimberly is going next. Then Darlin, then Peyton, then Batania, then we're moving on. Kimberly, what can we use any of these items for? Huh? Use your imagination. All right, Angel and Peyton. Angel, come sit right here, please. Sorry.
Angel, put your name on the board too. We'll put it on there afterwards. Go over there and sit down. Hurry up.
Peyton, join us in the circle.
Sit up in that
What
circle.
can we use any of these items for? We could use this bag as a trash bag. Okay. Batania, you ready? Darling, what can we use one of these items for? Huh?
She's doing something right now. I know she's researching. Oh, she's doing something.
I can't hear Darla because many people are talking. I could use it as like nails, right? Use paper clips as nails.
You can throw. I don't like that. Hey, I don't know one. Is that
No.
I
So, Peyton, what did we? Oh, Peyton already gave me something. Did everybody go? Angel, what's something that we can use what these items for? What can we use it for?
We could use it like to clip something.
But that's what we always use it for.
We could put it in a wall, and then we can put like something that she said. You can put like an earring. Look. Oh yeah, like it's like a paper or something that
Okay. So, Batania, it's your turn. It's your turn. What do you want to use one of these items for? What can you use tape for?
Wait, there's tape?
It's not tape here. We have paper. We have binder clip, paper clip, a crate, sandwich bag, and a glue stick. What can you use the crate for? We'll put clothes in it. All right.
How can you
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody should be sitting up though, fellas.
Okay.
Sit up.
Everybody stand up. I told you I would have a new brain break for you all today. A new brain break. Say what?
Oh my God! Yeah.
All right.
Crazy No, it's not gonna be.
Okay. She didn't say talk. She didn't say talk. So listen, whoever doesn't get it together, they won't just make a
This
brain
game,
break.
stand up. This game is called Memory Jump. Okay. I'm gonna give you a command, and then you're gonna do that one.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till she is till everybody gets themselves together and stop interrupting Miss Washington. Get rid of that.
I can take all the items here. I'm going to give you a direction and you're going to do that thing, right? Then I'm going to add something onto it and then you're going to do 2 things. Then I'm going to add something onto it and you're going to do 3 things, okay? You might want to spread out a little bit. Spread out a little bit. Spread out. Try to come back there too. Here we go. All right. Jump twice. I saw some students jump twice. Jump twice. 1. All right. Jump twice and touch your nose. 1. Jump twice, touch your nose, and spin around one time. One time.
Okay.
Jump twice, touch your nose, spin around, and touch your toes. Great. Jump twice, touch your nose, spin around, touch your toes, and put your hands on your hips.
Wow.
Go. Y'all ready for the next one?
Yes.
Jump twice, touch your nose, turn around, touch your toes, put your hands on your hips, and put your hands up here like that.
Like
Go.
touch your toes. No.
I think you all are watching me. I'm not going to do it anymore.
Okay.
Last one. Jump twice. Listen to all the directions. Jump twice. Touch your nose. Spin around. Touch your toes. Put your hands on your hips. Punch up to the sky. And say hooray. Go.
Spin around. Touch your toes. Put your hands on your hips. Hooray!
Good.
Alright, everybody have a seat back on the
crazy ants?
No, have a seat back on the carpet. Since some of us said that we could use this as a chair.
Why you like more
Since we said we could use it as a chair, I'm gonna use it as a chair. You all can get closer now as I'm gonna read the story. You all can come in closer as I read the story.
Nima, you got a place to be. Come on in. Pay attention.
Pick in.
I like the way some people have automatically gotten it together. I don't hear a voice on the rug. You stay right there. Okay. Everybody's sitting up. And they're ready.
Okay. In 5 seconds, I need your voice off and your hands in your lap, skyway position. 5. Your voice should be off. 4.
Grace?
I should be on me. 3. You should be sitting up. 2. Come closer, all 3 of you. And 1. Okay. So, yesterday we talked about how Trisha responded to going to a new school. Today, our objective is to describe how the students respond to going to the junkyard, okay? I'm going to do a picture walk, okay? Or a picture flip, a pick flip. So do a pick flip. I'm just going to show you the pictures, and I want you to think about what we read yesterday, okay? So I don't have to read everything over again, okay? Yeah. So you all should just silently just take a look at the pictures. I see Christian. She is taking a look at the picture silently. We're just taking a look at the pictures to remind us of what happened yesterday.
Did you read that one?
Thank you, Janae, for remaining quiet. Thank you, Yesenia, for thinking about what we read yesterday while we look at the pictures. Yeah, about 2 more pages. I got a lot of them. Take a look at the characters, how their facial expressions are.
I hear a bunch of conversation. I'm looking at the people who are supposed to actually.
And this is where we stopped. Looks like a lot happened on that page, huh? Oh, God. Okay. Make sure I'm not forgetting to tell you anything. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna read this last page just to remind you of what happened, so the story flows a little bit, okay? Our class was special, all right. The junkyard kids were pretty amazing to begin with, and Mrs. Peterson showed us how to shine. She even helped us make badges that said Junkyard Wonders. So you can be proud of who you are, she said. That day we got the badges, this mean boy came running up to us. Weirdos, retards. Now you even wear dumbbell pins. A boy named Barton Poole grabbed my pin off my shirt. Just yanked it off her shirt. I started to cry, but then Tom and Gibby ran at Barton and his friends. Right, one of his friends says, now Twinkie Toes and the jerking fool are coming to hurt us. We're so scared. Just about then, Jody, big and wonderful, this is Jody, appeared from nowhere. The mean boys sure backed off. Someday you aren't going to have this freak to guard you, Barton snarled as he stalked away. I see that you're excited about this story.
Quiet hand, right? Raise your quiet hand. Come here. Come here. Look at me like that again. And we're going to use the phone. Raise your hand when you have something to say.
Okay. Now here's where we're going to pick up. That day, Mrs. Peterson could see that we were badly shaken. Gibby finally spoke up. Mrs. Peterson, he said, we're all junkyard kids. Even though you try to make us feel better about it, we're throwaways, junk, and everybody knows it. Oh, my dear, that's where you're wrong, she said wistfully. Every one of you is my wonder. Do you realize what a junkyard really is? A place for things that nobody wants, Jody said. Jody answered. Oh, it's a place full of wondrous possibilities. What some see as bent and broken throwaways are actually amazing things waiting to be made into something new. Something unexpected. Something surprising. We all look puzzled. All right, class, get your coats. We're walking to the Melvin Beach Junkyard right now, she explained. I want you to turn and talk to your partner about the difference between how Jody thinks about the junkyard and how Mrs. Peterson thinks about the junkyard. Okay? So Karan, hold on, I didn't say go. All right, Angel and Karan, you two. Frank and Antonio, you two. Betania and Grace, you two. Karan and Betania, you two.
How about
No. You two. Betania and Peyton. Neiman, you two. Cynthia and Greg. I'm sorry. Kimberly and Gregory. Peyton and Miguel. Grace, you have a partner?
She can come over here and talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me. Come on.
When I say go.
Oh, Grace doesn't have a partner?
What
time you gonna be partners?
Yeah, you too. Talk about the difference between how Jody thinks about the junkyard and how Mrs. Peterson thinks about the junkyard. Go.
Grace is looking at Grace right
What are we talking about again?
there. You're turning to a
We're
partner.
talking to Karan. The difference between how Jody thinks about the junkyard and how Mrs. Peterson thinks about the junkyard.
Why am I counting out too?
How does it feel?
I made a connection because I really think that
Right? That's how we made our items in the container, right?
is a wonderful place and
Alright. I need everybody's attention in 5. Turn your bodies back towards me in 4. Close your mouths in 3. I need everybody's attention in 2. Take your foot down, please. And 1. We are ready to continue. Okay. We're right here. At the junkyard, Mrs. Peterson stopped. At the junkyard, Mrs. Peterson stopped us. Now form into your tribes. Then collect everything that you think could be made into something new. Remember, Wonders, here's your chance. Forget what the object was and imagine what it could be. Each of the tribes sets off across the junkyard.
But it's okay to listen.
No. Peyton's gonna sit. You're fine here. Peyton wants to sit here. Scoot back over. Everyone else is fine. Okay. Each of the tribes set off across the junkyard, collecting wheels and doors and handles and latches. We vanillas hadn't gotten just the right jump though, until almost the end of our visit. As Jody, Ravon, Tom, and I were climbing over the last pile of assorted junk, Gibby called to us. He was standing under a shed roof looking up. There, hanging from the roof strut, was an old wrecked model airplane. Gib, that's just an old torn up plane, Tom said, turning to leave. No, Gibby, it's a beauty. I see it. We're going to rebuild it into something bigger, better, something wonderful, something that will defy gravity itself. This plane is going to fly all the way to the moon. What? No, oh, yeah, I read that. There was such wonder in his eyes that we knew we had just what we needed.
That's a big
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. So if you notice, they did just what we did with our items. We thought about other uses that we can use for items, and that's what they did at the junkyard.
I see. Okay.
For the next few weeks, during the last hour of our class time, we worked on a new invention. As we hammered and sawed and cut, Mrs. Peterson read to us Great Expectations by David Copperfield, and sometimes poetry. Just like I read to you all, she reads to her class.
This is boring.
Listen up. But every day, Mrs. Peterson reminded us, some people look at things the way they are and cry, why? But I want you to look at things and see what they could be and ask, hey, why not? She means like, hey, why can't this be lipstick, right? Why can't paper clips be fake nails? Why can't this crate be a chair? Why not? Right? Gibby was the boss of our plane project. We removed all the outer skin, built in new balsa struts, and repaired a lot of the skeleton. Ravon replaced the old skin with pure silk. Finally, we painted painted the rebuilt plane with flow-resistant lacquer. But would it fly?
No.
Thumbs up silently. Thumbs up if you think it will fly. Thumbs down if you think it will not fly.
Oh, Catherine.
Where's the airplane? Right here?
Thumbs down. Thumbs down. I see some students think it might fly. Some students are like, it might. Some students are like, no, it is not going to fly. Thumbs down, please.
So hurry up with the section.
Can you show me that you all can listen like third graders?
So you got this email with even, this is, you're not even know what it is. This right here, I'm getting ready to
The day came when we were to present our stupendous project. The Cinnamon Tribe was first. They unveiled a tangled sculpture of hollow tubes. Well, Mrs. Peterson asked the Cinnamons, what's your invention? It took 3 people to play it. Fabulous. The Almonds made a hanging wall maze, full of levers and fulcrums and counterweights. When ball bearings were loaded into the top, they clattered down, bounced, shivered, and jumped as they ran through the maze. Stupendous. When the Lemons uncovered their device, none of us could figure out what it was. This is perpetual movement. Dallas Schaefer gave his invention a shove. It leaned way forward, ringing bells, pulling at springs, and twisting back and forth. We must have watched that thing for 15 minutes. It just did not stop. When it was the Vanilla's turn, Gibby pulled the covering off. I wonder how the Vanilla's invention came out. Oh, did everybody see that picture? I'm sorry.
Oh, that dinosaur. Yeah, that looks like a
You see the different inventions that each group made? There's 1, 2. You're right. They did. The story talked about 3 inventions, right? But I only see 2. So I wonder why they didn't put the third one.
because the other one shaking.
No, look. Look.
Over there.
You have the
cinnamon and the
You have the lemons, the almonds, and the cinnamons. The cinnamons. Oh, I totally forgot this line. A vibraphonium, the cinnamons called out. So that's what the cinnamons made. Oh, this is this. The cinnamons, and then you had the almonds, and then the lemons made something, right? So Peyton makes a good connection. The story talked about 3 inventions, but the pictures only have 2. Yeah. Maybe it didn't fit. I don't know.
right there. Down there.
1, 2, and did I cover it? No.
Down where?
I think the illustrator just didn't put it in.
Wait, the illustrator wrote that?
The illustrator drew the pictures.
I have a question.
There.
I mean,
There.
Huh?
That's
You got
not this.
19. I go keep going.
But that's just an But that's just an old model plane. Booth Schiffer called out. They can't see.
I can't see.
Everybody sit back. The key is to listen to the story and understand what it's saying. The illustration is fine. You don't need to crowd her. Back up some, Angel. You need to listen to what she's telling you as far as the story so you can understand what's happening in that story.
But that's just an old model plane, Booth Schiffer called out. Wrong, Gibby shouted back. This here airplane is gonna defy gravity.
What?
This baby is gonna fly all the way to the moon.
No, that's
Everyone laughed. Mrs. Peterson spoke up. If Gilbert says it's destined for the moon, I, for one, believe him. Come on, Gibby. Will that thing fly? Someone shouted. Oh, it'll fly all right. We flew it like a kite off Putman's Hill, Jody chumpered. We had. That was off a hill for it to fly by itself, though. We needed a propulsion unit. He means a motor, I added. And we found the perfect one. It will take the plane right into the sky. The trouble is, it's expensive. That motor that the plane needs is expensive. That's when the tribe stepped in. All of them. Mrs. Peterson asked the whole class if they'd help raise money for the motor. Everyone cheered. It was unanimous they would. Everybody agreed to chip in. For the next few weeks, all of the moms made cakes and cookies and sold them at bake sales. Our dad sponsored car washes. All of us junkyard kids used things we had gotten from Mr. Beach's and made gadgets to sell. By that spring, we had enough money to buy that perfect motor.
How much was the motor?
The next thing to do was set a date for launch. We wanted everyone in the whole school to see it. That's when Gibby thought of the school science fair. Perfect, Jody said. He had started missing a lot of school, not feeling well. When he was there, Ravon was at his side. Sometimes she even helped him climb the stairs. We could launch it from the roof, and it would fly right over the field where the fair is. The class cheered. Maybe, Mrs. Peterson said, but wait, this magnificent airship has to have a name. They have to give it a name. Jody stood up. He sure looked pale. I think she needs to be called the Junkyard Wonder because we made it out of junk, and because we Junkyard Wonders made it. That plane is us. It was just a week later. Oh, everybody doesn't see that picture. Here we go. He thinks this plane should be called what?
Junkyard Wonder.
Junkyard Wonder. It was just a week later when Mrs. Peterson was late. She's never late. Her eyes were red and she looked sad. Please sit down. I have some terrible, very bad news.
The car.
And that is where we have brought some calls.
No! Just read it.
Nope.
Don't read it.
That is where we are going to commence. We're going to pick up tomorrow.
So we're gonna read the story I thought we were gonna finish
Nope, we're going to finish tomorrow. Alright, so I don't know why many people started talking.
You can get
Want to feel like a leaf?
Don't even let me get it. You got recess until me.
So, this is what I need you to do. Let's see. I need you all, when I say go, you are going to stand up, you're not going to talk, and you're going to walk straight to your seats. Okay? You are going to have 10 seconds to do this. Go. 10, 9. I see Kimberly Reyes went straight to her desk without talking. 8. Tanya went straight to her desk without talking. 7. Janae went straight to her desk without talking. 6. 5. Antonio is seated quietly at his desk. 4. 3. at your destiny silently. 3, 2,
Are we supposed to have these on our vest?
and 1. No, Mr. Dempster.
It's almost time for recess.
Okay. It's not time for recess yet.
No, we need recess.
We're going to talk about
Why do you bring your brush to school? I can bring your brush to school. What was that?
make sure everybody has a paper. Make sure everybody has a paper. Put your name and date on top, please. Write your name and your date on a piece of writing paper.
This guy's too nice.
Write this question on the first line.
I hear a lot of talking, but I don't need to see the first and last name written on the paper. Come on.
How do the students respond to going to the
Where's
junkyard?
your pencil? Okay.
How do the students respond to going to the junkyard? How do the students respond to going to the junkyard? How do the students respond to going to the junkyard?
You're supposed to write the question as she instructed. I need you to write your first and last name.
How do the students, you should be writing, I see your pencil in your hand.
I'm not going to ask again. I'm going to say this, and if you don't do it, some people aren't going to go outside. That's it. I don't want to be that guy, but you're going to end up doing that.
To write this sentence, how do the students respond to going to the junkyard? Question mark.
Oh, it's almost time for recess. You might want to hurry up. I really am looking around. I see a few people who have definitely written the question down with ease. Their writing is neat. Yes? Don't forget to put a question mark at the end of your sentence, okay? Remember, you don't have to write so big anymore.
Is it the 16th?
You know better than that. Capital letters at the beginning of a sentence. Stop being, I don't like to use the word lazy. Let's make some effort. You already know how to write a sentence, and there's plenty of sentences modeled in this classroom.
How do the students respond to being at the to going to the junkyard? To going to the junkyard. No, we're gonna skip. Okay, so when you have written this sentence, please put your pencils down.
Pencils down. After you finish, you're not done. Finish. And think about what she's asking. How would you respond?
Okay, so we know that the students went to the junkyard in this today, right? Why do the students go to the junkyard? Janae, I see that you raised a quiet hand. Why did the students go to the junkyard?
Are you talking about the class or the...
You're going to say the class or the what, the tribe?
Or the sections that they went on at the beach?
Oh, no, the junkyard. Why did they go to the junkyard? Did you want to answer that or you just wanted to clarify? Okay. Karan, yes.
They're going to their junkyard so they could create new things that were broken because they want to make them better. And
I'm going to stop you right there. They went to the junkyard. Please do not write this.
Hey, I can write that down because that was my idea, right?
They went to the junkyard. What'd you say?
I can write that down.
No, what was your phrase? They went to the junkyard.
Because they wanted to create new things and make them better.
To create new things and make them better. Okay?
That's why I have my two kids.
Question. How did the junkyard wonder students feel before they went to the junkyard? How did they feel before they went to the junkyard? Janae.
They were feeling happy, but not so happy. They were sad and happy.
Can you tell me more about why they were sad?
They were sad because they didn't really like that name, and they thought they were happy.
So before going to the junkyard, the students felt, what'd you say? Can you tell me a way that I can write in the sentence? The students felt
sad because
they thought they were drunk, so because they thought they were drunk. Did they think they were going to find useful things at the junkyard? No. Before they knew what the junkyard was, did they think they were going to find useful things or helpful things at the junkyard? No. So now, at the junkyard, how did the students feel? What kinds of things did they see? Kimberly.
What was that? I couldn't hear you. Someone was talking. Say it again, please, Kimberly.
surprised.
Can you say at the junkyard the students felt surprised because?
They felt surprised because they thought they didn't see useful things to build.
What did she say? What did she say, Peyton? Antonio, what did you just say? I'm sorry? Okay, Nima, do you know what she just said? Because she just said it so well. I wanted you to get the point. Okay, let's listen to our friend.
Say it again, please.
At the junkyard, they felt surprised because they thought they didn't find useful things that they did. So they built
they didn't think they would find useful things? There's a period right there. Okay, they didn't think they would find useful things. Now, after the junkyard, how did the students respond to the junkyard after they left the junkyard? So before they were sad, at the junkyard they felt surprised, and then when they left the junkyard, how did they feel? I see you, Janae. I see you, Karan. I want to give people a chance to participate that haven't. Kimberly. After they left, why were they excited?
Because the school was going to make the airplane better.
They felt excited because can you repeat that, Kimberly? In a sentence? They felt excited because why? Because they were going to create an airplane.
You said a better.
Oh, create a better airplane. Thank you. When they left, they felt excited because they were going to create a better airplane. Okay? Is there anything else you think is important to how the students responded to going to the junkyard? Are there any other details that were missing? Would anybody else like to add anything else? Janae?
They were after they left the junkyard. They were very happy because they were excited to collaborate and help each other by building different things with junk.
I noticed your use of the word collaborate. You said they were happy because they
collaborated.
They were happy because they collaborated
By helping each other, and they used junk.
by helping each other. Is that good?
And by using junk.
Oh, helping each other. How about reuse junk? What's that? Reuse junk. Okay. So, I need everybody's eyes and attention on this, please. We did. We looked at the whole board. You all did a great summary of what happened in Junkyard Wonders today. Okay? You're welcome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes. Y'all did great. So we didn't have a chance to write our paragraphs. We're going to do this tomorrow. Hold on. I have a lot of people talking when I'm talking.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay.
So please put your papers in your folder and show me that y'all are ready to go to recess. We're going to continue this tomorrow.
So stop for a moment. What I'd like to do is, we're not done with Trisha. We're not done with that at all, right? So that's the next thing that's going up on our board. So make sure all that stuff is neatly organized in your blue folder. the graphic organizer about baseball. I want you to pull this out. Please listen because I'm getting ready to start calling names to line up. I am. So I'm looking to see who's ready. The only thing I can tell that Darlene is ready. I keep wanting to call her Darlene because I have a student named Darlene.
Can you collect the pencils, please? Peyton is coming around to collect the pencil.
Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay.